Singing a brand new song, yeah.
Difficult periods in our lives is an opportunity for us to learn, and when we are victorious, being sick and tired of being sick and tired, you know, and I came to a place where I could no longer see.
As Motown's iconic artist KEM approaches the milestone of 60 years, a poignant narrative unfolds around the enigmatic singer's life, revealing a tale tinged with melancholy. KEM, whose soulful voice has resonated through generations, is celebrated for his timeless contributions to the R&B genre. However, as the years have progressed, a shadow of sadness appears to cast itself over the artist's personal journey. Despite the accolades and success, KEM's private life has been marked by challenges and tribulations that have left an indelible mark on his soul. As he navigates the complexities of fame and the passage of time, a closer inspection reveals a man grappling with the weight of his experiences. The melancholy that colors his existence may be reflective of the sacrifices made in the pursuit of musical excellence or the struggles that often accompany a life in the public eye. This introspective glimpse into KEM's life serves as a reminder that even those who have crafted the soundtrack of our lives are not immune to the trials of the human experience. As he reaches the significant milestone of 60 years, the somber undertones of KEM's journey evoke a deeper appreciation for the complexities that lie beneath the surface of an artist's public persona. KEM, born Kim Owens on July 23, 1969 in Detroit, Michigan, emerged from a challenging socio-economic background that would significantly shape his future. Raised in the Motown city itself, KEM's early life was characterized by financial instability and familial struggles. Coming from a modest background, the constraints of poverty were an ever-present reality in his formative years. Growing up in a city steeped in musical history, KEM found solace in the local music scene. The Motown sound, in particular, served as a backdrop to his childhood, igniting a passion for music that would later become the driving force behind his career. However, the harsh realities of his circumstances provided a stark contrast to the melodic harmonies that filled the airwaves. KEM's childhood was marked by adversity. Raised without the stability of a two-parent household, he faced the challenges of a broken family dynamic. The absence of a father figure and the struggles faced by his mother added layers of complexity to his upbringing. Financial hardships loomed large, impacting his access to basic necessities and opportunities. These difficult circumstances often meant KEM had to navigate a tumultuous environment with limited resources for personal and artistic development. The streets of Detroit, known for both its musical heritage and urban challenges, served as a backdrop to KEM's formative years. Navigating through a landscape marked by economic hardship and social inequalities, he encountered the harsh realities of inner-city life, experiences that would indelibly influence his worldview and artistic expression. The hardships endured during KEM's early years became a crucible for his artistry. His music became a medium through which he channeled the pain, resilience, and hope born from a turbulent upbringing. The Motown spirit, deeply embedded in his roots, found expression in his soulful, emotive vocals and poignant lyrics. The authenticity in his work resonated with audiences as they recognized the genuine struggles reflected in his songs. KEM's personality, forged in the crucible of adversity, carries a depth and sincerity that transcends the stage. His humility and authenticity, often traced back to his humble beginnings, have endeared him to fans who connect not only with the music, but with the genuine human experience he embodies. The turbulent circumstances of his upbringing, while challenging, laid the foundation for an artist who would navigate the complexities of life with a unique blend of soulful grace and unyielding resilience. KEM's journey was fraught with the demons of addiction, a struggle that significantly shaped the narrative of his life. Despite finding success in the music industry, the shadows of substance abuse cast a long and tumultuous spell over him. The specifics of his addiction battle have not always been transparent, but glimpses into his personal struggles emerged over time. The pressures of the industry, coupled with the lingering impact of a turbulent upbringing, provided a breeding ground for the allure of substances. Whether it was an attempt to cope with the challenges of fame or a means of self-medication for underlying emotional pain, KEM's battles with addiction became an integral part of his narrative, challenging both his personal life and professional pursuits. The corrosive nature of addiction seeped into KEM's personal relationships, leaving a trail of strained connections in its wake. As the grip of substance abuse tightened, the foundation of trust and intimacy within his relationships was eroded. Those closest to him were forced to grapple with the profound impact of his struggles, bearing witness to a loved one ensnared by the throes of addiction. The toll on his personal life extended beyond immediate family, affecting friendships and partnerships. The isolation and erratic behavior often associated with addiction strained relationships, creating a painful and tumultuous environment for those attempting to provide support. The fractures caused by addiction in KEM's personal life mirrored the raw vulnerability present in his music, creating a complex tapestry of emotion woven with threads of both despair and hope. The tendrils of addiction reached beyond the personal sphere, entwining themselves with KEM's professional endeavors. The demands of a successful music career, coupled with the intense scrutiny of the public eye, exacerbated the challenges he faced. The toll on his physical and mental well-being manifested in missed opportunities, canceled performances, and a notable ebb and flow in his creative output. The industry, known for its unforgiving nature, sometimes met KEM's struggles with skepticism and impatience. Collaborations were jeopardized, and once promising projects were delayed or abandoned. The toll on his creative process was evident, as the clarity and focus necessary for crafting soulful melodies were clouded by the shadows of addiction. Yet, in the midst of this darkness, KEM's artistry also became a vehicle for catharsis. The struggle against addiction, intricately interwoven into his lyrics, transformed his music into a raw and honest portrayal of the human condition. Each note and lyric became a testament to the battles fought, offering solace to those who found echoes of their own struggles in his soulful compositions. In a stark turn of fate, KEM faced a period of homelessness that added another layer of adversity to his already tumultuous life. The details of this challenging phase are a testament to the resilience required to overcome such dire circumstances. Struggling with addiction and grappling with personal demons, KEM found himself without a permanent residence, navigating the harsh realities of life on the streets. During this period, the streets of Detroit, a city that had once been a backdrop to his musical inspirations, became a harsh and unforgiving landscape. The narrative of KEM's homelessness is one of survival, where each day presented new challenges and uncertainties. The lack of stable housing became a symbol of the fragility of success, serving as a humbling reminder that even those who had tasted the fruits of fame were not immune to life's unpredictable twists. The emotional and mental toll of homelessness weighed heavily on KEM, underscoring the fragility of mental health in the face of such dire circumstances. The constant struggle for basic necessities, the lack of a secure space to call home, and the societal stigma associated with homelessness all contributed to a profound sense of desperation. The emotional toll manifested in the form of anxiety, depression, and a pervasive sense of hopelessness. The once vibrant and soulful artist found himself grappling with the shadows of despair. The psychological impact of homelessness, coupled with the ongoing battle against addiction, created a formidable storm within KEM's psyche. The emotional scars from this period left an indelible mark on his artistic expression, influencing the themes and tones that would come to define his later work. Amidst the bleakness of homelessness, KEM developed coping mechanisms that would not only help him survive, but also fuel his artistic expression. The harsh realities of life on the streets became a source of inspiration, providing a unique perspective that found its way into his music. The desperation of his circumstances was channeled into his lyrics, adding a layer of authenticity and depth that resonated with listeners. KEM's art became a refuge, a means of catharsis through which he could navigate the emotional turmoil of his situation. The themes of resilience, hope, and the indomitable human spirit emerged from the crucible of adversity. The impact on his artistic expression was profound, transforming his music into a poignant reflection of personal struggle and the universal journey towards redemption. In overcoming homelessness, KEM not only found his way back to stability, but also discovered a renewed sense of purpose in his art. The experiences of desperation became a crucible, forging an artist whose work transcends mere entertainment, offering a genuine and empathetic exploration of the human condition. KEM's journey through the music industry was not without its share of conflicts and feuds, adding another layer of complexity to his narrative. While specific details may not always be fully disclosed, glimpses of tensions with various industry players have surfaced over the years. These conflicts often revolved around artistic differences, business dealings, or personal dynamics within the competitive and demanding world of the music business. KEM's feuds extended across different facets of the industry, involving fellow artists, producers, and record executives. Artistic disagreements, divergent visions, and clashes of egos were not uncommon in his professional relationships. Whether it was creative differences in the studio or disputes over contractual terms, these conflicts showcased the inherent challenges of navigating the intricate web of relationships within the music business. Tensions with producers and record executives also played a role in KEM's industry feuds. The struggle for creative control and fair compensation often intensified these disputes, highlighting the power dynamics that constrain the relationship between artists and the industry gatekeepers. The industry feuds KEM experienced had a discernible impact on his career trajectory. The music industry is notorious for its fickle nature, and conflicts can have far-reaching consequences. While the exact extent of the fallout from these feuds may vary, they often resulted in disruptions to album releases, tour schedules, and collaborative opportunities. In some instances, industry tensions led to delays in the production and release of albums, affecting the momentum of KEM's career. The strained relationships may have influenced critical aspects of his artistic and professional growth, presenting challenges that required resilience and strategic navigation. Despite the obstacles posed by industry feuds, KEM's enduring talent and commitment to his craft have allowed him to weather these storms. The impact on his career trajectory, though marked by challenges, also reflects his ability to adapt, evolve, and maintain a presence in an industry known for its highs and lows. KEM's personal life has been marked by a series of intricate relationships, each contributing to the complex tapestry of his narrative. From his early years, marked by the challenges of a turbulent upbringing, to the later stages of fame, KEM's personal relationships have been subject to both public and private scrutiny. His journey through love and companionship has been interwoven with the highs and lows of his professional career. As a public figure, KEM's romantic entanglements have not been shielded from the public eye. High-profile breakups and relationship challenges have become part of the narrative surrounding his personal life. The intricacies of these failed relationships often mirror the emotional complexities explored in his music, offering a poignant glimpse into the human experience. Whether it was the strain of his addiction battles or the pressures of fame, KEM faced challenges in maintaining stable connections. Reports of breakups and difficulties in his personal life became tabloid fodder, underscoring the delicate balance artists must navigate between the demands of the public sphere and the need for privacy. The fame and pressures associated with a successful music career undoubtedly impacted KEM's ability to maintain stable connections in his personal life. The scrutiny of the public eye, coupled with the demands of a rigorous schedule, placed strains on his relationships. The constant spotlight on his personal affairs intensified the challenges of navigating love and companionship away from the stage. The pressure to balance personal and professional life is a common struggle for artists, and KEM was no exception. The delicate dance between maintaining authenticity in his music and safeguarding the privacy of his personal relationships became an intricate challenge. The impact of fame on his ability to forge and sustain connections became a poignant theme, further explored in the heartfelt lyrics that characterize his soulful ballads. Ultimately, the exploration of failed relationships in KEM's life adds depth to his artistic expression, providing a window into the vulnerabilities and complexities that define the human experience, both in the limelight and behind closed doors. The music industry, with its glitz and glamour, often conceals a darker side of underpayment and exploitation, and KEM's journey has not been exempt from these systemic issues. Allegations and instances of underpayment and exploitation have been subjects of investigation, shining a light on the harsh realities that artists, even those signed to major labels like Motown, frequently face. KEM's experiences in the music industry underscore the pervasive challenges artists encounter in terms of compensation and fair treatment. The intricate web of contracts, royalties, and industry practices can sometimes lead to artists receiving a fraction of the revenue generated by their work. This exploitation, often perpetuated by the power dynamics within the industry, highlights the vulnerability of artists despite their artistic contributions to the commercial success of labels. The disparity between the glamour associated with the music industry and the financial struggles faced by artists reveals a systemic issue that transcends individual experiences. Underpayment and exploitation persist as harsh realities that cast a shadow on the creative journey of many artists, illuminating the need for industry-wide reforms to ensure fair compensation and ethical treatment. While specific details of KEM's personal experiences with underpayment and exploitation may not always be publicly disclosed, the broader narrative within the industry suggests that he, like many artists, may have grappled with these challenges. Instances of contractual disputes, inequitable revenue sharing, and disputes over intellectual property rights have been recurrent themes in the stories of artists navigating the complex landscape of the music business. The broader context of KEM's career invites reflection on the impact of underpayment and exploitation on an artist's ability to fully enjoy the fruits of their labor. The struggle for fair compensation remains an ongoing issue in the music industry, and KEM's experiences contribute to the larger conversation surrounding the need for reform and advocacy to ensure that artists receive just compensation for their artistic contributions. The Motown Records legacy, while renowned for producing some of the greatest artists in the history of popular music, has not been without its controversies regarding the treatment of artists. The music industry, including Motown, often plays a role in consuming and, at times, exploiting its artists. Motown's early years were marked by a business model that, despite its success, raised questions about the fair compensation and artistic autonomy of its artists. KEM's journey within Motown, like many before him, may have navigated the delicate balance between artistic expression and industry demands. The pressure to conform to market trends, coupled with contractual obligations, can sometimes result in the exploitation of an artist's creative spirit. This dynamic, when magnified across Motown's extensive artist roster, contributed to an industry culture that, at times, placed commercial interests above the well-being and artistic integrity of its talents. The music industry's toll on Motown artists reflects systemic issues within the broader entertainment business. The inherent power imbalances, complex contractual agreements, and the commodification of talent have perpetuated an environment where artists often find themselves at a disadvantage. Systemic issues, such as inequitable revenue sharing, limited creative control, and exploitative contracts, have persisted throughout the history of the entertainment industry, affecting artists across genres and labels. Motown, despite its cultural impact and groundbreaking contributions to music, was not immune to these systemic challenges. The toll on Motown artists, including KEM, underscores the need for continued advocacy and reforms within the industry to foster a more equitable and artist-friendly environment. KEM's experiences within Motown can be seen as part of a larger narrative within the music industry. His journey, influenced by Motown's legacy, aligns with the stories of numerous artists who have grappled with the demands and pitfalls of a commercially driven industry. The challenges faced by Motown artists like KEM provide a lens through which to examine and address the industry's systemic issues. Contextualizing KEM's experiences within the broader industry landscape encourages a critical examination of the structures and practices that impact artists across labels and genres. It serves as a reminder of the ongoing need for industry reforms to ensure that artists are treated ethically, compensated fairly, and afforded the creative autonomy necessary for their artistic expressions to flourish. In retracing the life and career of KEM, it becomes evident that his journey has been a tapestry woven with threads of adversity, resilience, and artistic triumph. From a turbulent upbringing marked by financial hardship to battles with addiction, homelessness, and industry challenges, KEM's story encapsulates the multidimensional struggles faced by artists within the music industry. The exploration of feuds, failed relationships, underpayment, and exploitation unveils the harsh realities that often lurk behind the glamour of fame. KEM's impact extends beyond the notes of his soulful melodies. It resides in the authenticity embedded within his lyrics. His music serves as a mirror, reflecting the depths of the human experience, allowing listeners to connect with the vulnerability and resilience that define his journey. KEM's ability to transform personal struggles into universal narratives has not only solidified his place in the soul and R&B genres, but has also elevated him to the status of a cultural icon. As the curtain falls on the saga of KEM from Motown Records, the enduring theme is one of resilience and triumph over adversity. His ability to overcome personal demons, navigate industry pitfalls, and turn pain into art exemplifies the strength of the human spirit. KEM's journey is not merely a tale of challenges, but a testament to the indomitable will that allows artists to rise above their circumstances. In the face of life's hardships, KEM's story reminds us that triumph is not the absence of struggle, but the resilience to persist and create beauty even amidst the darkest moments.